On today's episode of Help, I Sexted My Boss.
William's uvula is raw and just about ready.
Uvula.
William's uvula is just... Well,
Uvula.
William's uvula is raw and the gag's ruined. Yeah.
Jordan goes head over heels in the studio. It's good. It's very good.
We celebrate William's brand new book.
And a Vader G&Diva mistakenly flashes his lightsaber.
Hear all that and plenty more on today's episode of Help, I Sexted My Boss. Hello and welcome to Help, I Sexted My Boss, the podcast where we help you navigate the challenges of modern life, answering your 21st century questions and finding solutions to those everyday dilemmas. Like, what excuse shall I use when I'm over an hour late for work? I told you all at 11 o'clock this morning that was going to be late. Actually, weirdly enough, bumped into Chairman Emeritus Stewart on the way out of Global.
I know.
And said, I was just ringing you. I'm going to be late. And how does one become known as the politest man in Britain?
Yes.
That was your Times article.
Indeed.
Yeah, you know you've made it when you're in Times.
I know.
And what should you do if you've accidentally sexted your boss? But we're not usually going to answer, are we? William Hanson, the UK's leading etiquette expert.
No, we're not. Jordan North, Capital Breakfast Show host. I'm more M&S, you're more S&M. That's from Aviva, but really, you're both S&M and M&S.
I'm not into S&M. I'm very much into M&S, but I'm not in for contractual reasons. I'm into M&S. M&S. I'm not into S&M. It's not Marks and Spencer anymore. It's M&S.
Percy Paypig. Combining the two. Anyway. Not officially endorsed.
No.
Anyway.
Percy Paypig. That was very good for you.
Thank you. So
sorry, I didn't. Oh, Ben sent me a text this week. What did I say? That was very good for you for.
What
did he say?
It was William getting something down his throat to help with his...
When my voice
went.
Yeah.
God.
I haven't had alcohol for ages because of the old voice.
Have you not?
No, alcohol and caffeine. Two of my favourite things.
Why aren't you allowed caffeine?
It dries you out.
It
does, it's a diuretic.
You're one of them that when a doctor says something to you, you follow their advice to a T, don't you?
Yes, because generally they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like when don't drink on antibiotics. I actually shouldn't be saying this because there is certain antibiotics you absolutely can't drink off.
Yes. Depends which antibiotic.
So they've said to you, no alcohol, and you've literally not had any alcohol.
No.
No, you'll be fine.
I had a 0% gin. It's not alcohol, so it's fine.
No.
It's not alcohol. It's 0%. Clues in the name.
Yeah, but it's not the alcohol. It's the. Well, is it?
Remind me where you went to medical school.
Fair point. Sunderland. Hey, no, they got a big pharmacy.
What are the boots?
No, in Sunderland.
Okay.
A lot of the UK's best pharmacists went to Sunderland. You know?
Did they?
Yeah, my mate Yogahan went there.
A Yogahan, I remember him. Was he the one that came and exorcised the gay ghost?
No.
That was another Irish one.
That was Kieran. Yeah. He brought it back.
Nice. Yeah. Who are we toasting, Jordan?
Who were your uni hall mates? Do you remember them all?
Yeah. Well, Imogen and Amy, still friends today.
Oh, you're still friends with them? I think we should toast to you, William Hanson.
To me?
Who has released a book. I know how hard you've worked on this.
Thank you.
It's a very fun...
Did my ironing whilst writing it.
Witty book. If you're a G&Diva and you love this man as much as I do, you should definitely invest in it. It's great.
Invest?
Yeah, it is. It's an investment.
It's 15 quid on Amazon.
Yeah, it'll help you. So, and you got laryngitis.
Yes.
During your book tour.
Solo tour.
Oh, so
not a book tour.
Was it not to do with the book?
No. Don't get me started on that. No, it was not.
Oh, okay. Well, to you, William Hanson.
Well, thank you. I won't drink because you don't drink a toast to yourself, as I write about in Just Good Manners. Available in all formats now.
Oh, no. Have you done an audiobook?
Yes.
A few people have messaged me.
Yeah, it's me reading it.
Is it?
As if I'd allow anyone else. Although Chris Moyle said he'd read, if I do another book, he'll read that audiobook for me.
Oh, did he?
And then we said we could get both of you on. You could read a chapter each.
Who, me and Chris?
You and Chris.
Oh, okay. Did he mention me on the show?
Yes, once or twice. And most of it flattering.
Oh, what did he say?
You have to listen back.
Well, can't you just tell me?
To be honest, I can't really remember. It's a bit like when we do these recordings. I go home and Mikey goes, "What did you talk about?" It's like, I have absolutely no idea.
I have no idea.
Find out on Tuesday.
Speaking of which, you know, like I never really like watch our videos because I can't watch myself back. I was a bit pissed the other night, and I got into a whole. Oh, we're quite funny, aren't we?
Yes.
Honestly,
It's been
'cause
said before.
I never like. I watch them to approve them, and I hate watching myself back or listening to myself back.
Could we send you like a redacted version? So every time it cuts to you, it's just a black square.
Yeah, that'd be great. And
Yeah.
But I can't. And then I got in a black hole and I was just watching all our videos.
Did you fall down a big black hole?
Yeah, I did. Some of them were, do you know what?
Yeah.
I was cringing when I approved that doll video. Yeah, it's actually very funny.
Well, yes, if
I mean, a 34-year-old bloke doing sex positions.
bum sex with crochet dolls is your thing, it's hysterical.
It was the bit when I put his nose into my arse. It was great. Honestly.
That was when we had Gen Z in
I
charge.
never, like, I know I shared, like, a little secret. When I share stuff on my Instagram and stuff,
This is peek behind the curtain.
I very rarely watch it all through because I can't. I just cringe. And I sometimes like say to Ben or Stu, is it all right? But yeah.
Yeah, we not often get a needy. Is that all right? Can we
Yeah.
say this?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. And anything else going on in your life?
Oh, good. Was it the NTAs last week?
Yes,
Yeah,
how was that?
that
Sorry
was
you
good.
didn't win.
No, I'm a celeb one.
Yeah. Well, you're sort of part of that.
Not really. Not for
No.
4 years. But yeah, well, I really want Saturday Night Takeaway to win because it's the last one for a while. But I did meet Caleb Cooper.
Yes.
Oh.
From Clarkson's Farm.
Right, and I did that thing where I never do this.
Did you know who you were? Because
Yeah.
he's not particularly
Well, he's not backwards about going forwards.
Sorry. What?
I said that wrong.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to say.
Speaks his mind. Tells you how it is.
Yeah.
He's not forward about going backwards.
He's not backwards about coming forwards. I don't know.
What's the saying?
He's opinionated.
He's not opinionated. He's a lovely lad.
Yeah.
So I met him and he was literally sat next to me. He was on the row just across from me. And I thought, I'm going to have to go up. And I never, believe it or not, I never ever do this. I always find it a bit cringe when people go up and I just said, all right, I'm Jordan. He went, oh, I used to listen to you at the old place. I was like, oh, because a lot of young farmers.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. And he went, but I don't listen there anymore. He said, I've started floating around. He said, I was on Radio 2 for a while and now I'm on Heart. I was like, come to Capital. So he's going to come and listen. And then I got a selfie with him. I did that thing where I got the first selfie with him and that's it, opened the floodgates then. He got pestered.
I bet he did.
He was getting more selfies than Out on Deck. Have you watched it?
I love him.
It's the best thing.
Such a happy show.
It's the best thing on telly.
This is Clarkson's Farm we're talking
Clarkson's
about.
Farm. And I weren't like the biggest Jeremy Clarkson fan.
No, I would
before.
agree.
I always thought he was, yeah.
But-
well, he's a bloke's bloke, isn't he?
Well, what are you trying to say?
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, I bet your dad likes him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a fashion, not
Yeah.
massively. But now because of
Clarkson,
Clarkson's Farm.
fucking good bloke. Tells you how it is. There are not enough people like that. Clarkson is still a black Jordan. What happened to Stella? She's been dead 10 years, Brian. Well, she was a great entertainer. Yeah. Do you remember when he went on that rant about Cilla Black?
I do remember that,
Like,
yes.
I'm trying to eat this
Thai green chicken curry.
really watery Thai green chicken curry here,
How
Brian.
rude.
I'm joking. That
You
was
said it was
It was
delicious.
delicious. Hear me out. Best homemade Thai curry I've ever had.
Do you know, she's never done Thai green chicken
It was
curry for us.
honestly, because I'm on thin ice. It was
You are on
it
thin
was
ice.
delicious, and she made crumble afterwards.
Did she? Gosh, you can remember this better than me.
And then Ben offended your dad as we were helping him wash up.
Yep, slagged off a state agent.
I'm going to fucking stop you there, Ben. I was an estate agent back in the day. Oh, God, that seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't
That
it?
was a lifetime ago.
But yeah, I fangirled Caleb, and then I did a little French exit.
Well, you early start.
Yeah. So it was weird because last year I think I got in about 4:30, and this year I got up at 4:20. So it's weird. Yeah, I don't like to mention it though. How's your week? The voice any better?
Still slightly croaky, as you can tell, but I've rested up a little bit, and it is
Okay.
much better than it was.
No doubt you'll have an holiday soon, don't you? You go away every few weeks, so.
I haven't got a holiday. I'm going away a lot, but it's for work.
Oh, when are you next away?
I'm going to be deep in Oman again.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
First time I've been deep in Oman for a while.
When are you going there?
I'm going twice in October.
Oh, I'm doing Skeggy again in November.
Are you?
Yeah.
And I've got to go to New York for work as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'm doing
And
my
Cheltenham
Cheltenham.
as well, which is fewer air miles, but we're going to Cheltenham
Oh,
for the Literature Festival.
have you not got any holidays
No,
booked? Are you not going away for Christmas?
no, go to Yorkshire and Bristol. That's about it.
Oh, also, I know it's only September,
Well, you went to M&S's Christmas launch last week.
Well, funny that as your mum been pestering about Christmas, everybody's asking me about Christmas already. It's so.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I don't even know what I'm doing next week. Like everyone's asking, are you up north? Are you down south?
Well, we're on a very we're like Wimbledon. We just go back and forth, so everyone knows what we're doing.
Hear me out. Now you're married and you're in your mid-30s.
Well, it's got to break at some point.
Just do it at your own place. Do what you want to do. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the COVID Christmas we had to have at our own place. We actually, obviously, odd circumstances, we actually kind of enjoyed. It's quite nice. Our own little way. What did you do?
Was I on air?
Yeah, I think you were.
Christmas 2020?
Probably. I think you were.
Was I?
No, straight from.
Yeah, no, it was. It was, because it was after I'm a Celeb. I can't remember it. I remember I got really pissed on Christmas Eve on my own and had a McDonald's. And then I think I woke up at 10, 11 o'clock on Christmas Day. Yeah, I did. And then
It's the spirit of Christmas.
I didn't have any turkey, but I got sent in some little mini bird things. I put them in slow cooker and they were horrible.
Mini bird things.
So I just had the veg. It was a very depressing Christmas, I'm not going to lie.
I'm depressed for you.
And then my birthday, I think it was my 30th. No.
30th birthday you spent with me, where
Did
I
I?
gave you the high heels.
What year was that?
Whenever you were 30.
2020.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was.
so my 31st. Oh, God, that was just before COVID, wasn't it? Yeah. God.
No, I know we talked about my holiday last week, but I forgot one little detail. And, obviously in America, they're so sort of positive and upbeat compared to Britain, particularly in hotels where they are slightly, customer service focused, everything sort of positive, etc. And I think this receptionist, when we were checking out, got sort of stuck in a bit of a rut. I hope she did. That's how I've told myself, because we, came downstairs to check out with our luggage and I went, oh, hello, we're checking out. She went, fantastic. I was, it's not fantastic, we're checking out. It sounds like you're desperate to get rid of us. I thought that was so rude.
I don't. It was just positive. They put a positive spin on anything. They got a great spirit about them, the Yanks.
Well,
They did.
I was quite insulted.
They were. Fantastic. It's
No, it's not fantastic.
everything.
You should go, oh, we're so sorry that you're leaving
No, because
us.
then you'd whinge that they were being false.
Well, true.
So you can't.
They
yeah.
can't win.
Oh, fantastic! They're just really positive. They do have good customer service.
They do. I think
Because did you tip them?
not at reception. No.
No.
There's certain roles you do and don't tip.
I've seen my boss who's seen you as well.
Yes.
So I've got two sides of the story.
Well, what's his side?
Mm.
What's his side?
Apparently, you and Mikey were arguing over who's going to do the interview on the news.
We were not, because I was looking like I did. I was going nowhere near a camera.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Oh, well.
But also, his son did an interview as well.
I know.
I can't believe they sent the news round for. Was it a big fire?
It was a big old fire.
Was it?
It played havoc. That street was still shut when we left, when we were checking out 4 days later.
Anyway, what else you got going on? What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing?
Speaking of which,
Yes.
I'm at the.
Good, I'm
That's
glad you let me finish.
That's the most. That's the most me thing. I'm so sorry. That was so rude. I'm
Not doing anything interesting anyway.
I'm so sorry. It's just literally, I just cut straight across you there.
Go on.
What are you doing this weekend?
No, nothing, if any note.
Are you not actually?
No.
Well,
What are
I'm-
you doing?
Right. Well, it's funny you ask.
Yes.
I've never done this before. I'm going to my boss's house. He's invited me around to his house for dinner.
Oh.
I'm a little bit nervous. We get on really well. But I'm like a bit
The
nervous.
boss that I know? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So I think it's really. Do flowers and wine?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
will. Olive. Oh yeah, I could take a nice. Oh, that's a good shout, Ben. You get yourself off. You're done for us. Olive oil.
Yeah, you could take him a new book or something, or that sort of thing.
No, because if I go round with a book saying just good manners,
Yeah.
doesn't that get him off on the? Do you know what? I will take him one of your books actually. Can I have
Thank
another?
you.
I know you've just sent me one. Can I
Got
have
none
another?
flipping left.
Can I have another one? That's a
I
good idea.
genuinely don't think I've got one.
That's a good idea.
But if I did, you could.
Yeah, but yeah.
I would maybe say
How nice is that to invite you around to your house though?
that's so nice.
It is, isn't it? Like it's all right going for a coffee with him or getting some lunch in your lunch break, or going for a meal after work. But yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, that's lovely.
What do I do? Just flowers?
I'd send the flowers in advance. I'd send them to get there the morning of.
No.
You'd take something still on the night, but then it means that they're not faffing around with the flowers when they arrive, having to stick them in, stick them in water, and they can sort of just display them and add to the ambience. That's what I do.
The only thing I get nervous about
Yeah.
down here, and I won't have this problem with the boss because it's actually northern, is that watery gravy gives me anxiety.
Well, who's to say you're having gravy?
So to the point where if I spend Christmas down here again...
Oh, are you going for Sunday lunch?
Yeah. No. But we might be having gravy. It get... What?
Well, you might be having couscous. I mean, I don't know.
Well, that's fine, but it gets in my head a bit because I just can't have watery gravy. So to the point where I'm thinking of, you know, those people that I'm thinking of getting like one of those lipstick holders. Yeah, you know that there's not lipstick in. People put other stuff in it.
Lipstick holder?
Yeah, it looks like a lipstick, and I'm thinking of putting some gravy granules in there. So
You
when they're
can't
not
go and
looking, I can
thicken
just
someone's
go.
gravy.
I can just go. And then just stir and thicken the gravy. They won't have that problem because they're from the north. But it's a real issue down here. I'm sick of fucking thin gravy. I am. I had it.
There is a bit of a class thing about thick gravy and thin gravy.
Is there actually? See, I think it should be. When you pour it. Oh, my mum makes it perfect. It should be like slices coming out. Like it. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you.
She's nodding.
But to the point, like it just ruins your meal, and then you can't have it dry. But then you think, I don't. It's like pouring water, and it's got to be thick.
I write all about gravy in Just Good Manners.
Do you?
Actually, yeah,
Shall we do
there's actually a
it?
section.
What
I wouldn't read it.
Why?
I wouldn't read it.
Why not?
It's quite controversial.
No, tell me what page. Come on, let's do it now. I want to see what it is. What's
nape?
napery?
Napkins. Look, use the index. This book's got an index.
That's napery.
Napkins.
Non-drinkers. Bore off. I'm
It's in
joking.
the
I'm joking.
It's in the roast meal section.
Oh, okay. Stamps.
Oh,
I'm sure.
my favourite bit is stamps in the book.
Do you want me to read a bit?
No, we're not off stamps. We're doing gravy.
Right, okay. Get me the gravy bit. And do you want to read it? This will be good. Go on, you read the gravy bit.
I wonder if they have indexed gravy. They have.
Oh. This is just
107.
good manners. Okay. Read us a bit of it.
I think you should read it.
Do you want me to read it?
You should start. Good luck on that word. Viscosity. I'll just say it for you.
Cheeky bastard. Sorry, I'm swearing way too much at the moment.
Your mum
as
won't
well.
like it.
No, she won't. She don't listen, but her mates play her clips back. A word now of the... I've had 3 pints of Guinness, don't. A word now on the viscosity of gravy.
Viscosity.
It should not be too thick. You want a fairly light but not watery gravy. Okay. In fact, there is a saying amongst the snobbier end of the Haute cuisine.
Haute cuisine.
Haute Monde. Who's that?
Monde.
Who's that?
Just the haute cuisine top brass.
I can't believe you've wrote this. I can't believe you.
It's not my words. A friend who will remain nameless
I can't
said
believe
it.
he's wrote this.
Written.
Fuck off. Right, I'm going to start again because I cannot believe. A word now on the viscosity of gravy. It should not be too thick. You want a fairly light, but not watery gravy. In fact, there is a saying amongst the snobbier end of the
Haute cuisine, haute monde.
too thick, too counsel.
I told you not to read it.
Carveries, I love it, and lesser hotels have developed the canny habit of feeding their diners more than one type of potato because A, they are cheap, and B, they fill everyone up nicely, meaning they don't eat as much of everything else. But is that true? There is only one type of potato to have with this meal: the roasted potato. In a domestic setting, what are all these? A proclivity of potatoes on the plate. What's a proclivity? Is a clear sign that you want. This is. I read a lot, but there's a lot of big words here. A proclivity of potatoes on the plate is a clear sign that you may be a regular at one of the aforementioned carveries. After being known to own a... Right, he has wrote this with me in mind. Listen to this. You cheeky bastard. Tell me you weren't thinking of me when you wrote this.
Carry on.
A clear sign that you may be regular at one of the aforementioned carveries. After being known to own a hot tub, this is the second most damning social acquisition that can be levied.
Just Good Manners available now.
Bloody hell. Right.
Yes, the roast meal one was the snobbier bit in that. Okay. It was actually adapted from a Daily Mail column I did in 2015. Anyway, we'll move on. I just before the listeners' messages, I know she's basically mentioned in every sentence here.
Is he?
Now, is he?
She went, oh, you got long socks on, George? The long ones.
On my messages, now that we're friends on Instagram, you messaged me on the 23rd of May, 2022. Going, hiya, William, I'm Izzy, and I'm the station manager for Newcastle Student Radio.
Oh.
I spoke to Jordan at the SRA Con a couple of weeks back about the fact I had bought tickets for the Newcastle show, but now can't attend as my friend surprised me with tickets for a festival on the same weekend.
I remember this.
Thanks for picking us. She's cringing. Jordan gave me his email and said he'd get me on the guest list for the Manchester show instead, but I haven't heard back from him. Which now makes sense after listening to the last episode of the podcast. Please, could you be able to help me? I've already bought 2 tickets that I'm unable to use.
I got you some tickets for Manchester. Did I not? Oh, I feel really bad. Did I not? No. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, loved the episode this morning. Literally laughed out loud.
And now look at you.
And now look at her.
Working with us.
Which is cute.
Yeah. Did I not sort you out for Manchester tickets? No. Is it, you probably realise this. I am full of shit.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I know. Did I not? I thought I actually remember that. Because wasn't it a Millwall game where you asked for it? No.
No, I was at uni then.
It was SRA conference, weren't it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, there we go.
There you go. Right, are we going to do the etiquettemology of the week?
Yes. Do you have any middle names? I know you do.
Yeah.
Levi.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, what's yours?
Richard Henry.
Richard Henry. Of course
Yes.
it is.
Well, after these messages, I'm going to tell you all about the history of middle names and why we have them.
It's William, the etiquette geek. His knowledge is quite unique. He'll give you manners, a subtle tweak. It's time for William's etiquettemology of the week. Cha cha cha, cha cha cha, cha cha cha, cha cha cha, cha cha cha.
I think I've done my leg. Oh, Jesus. What happened there? I wasn't meant to.
There were so many cha-cha-chas on the end of that jingle, you fell off your chair.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, don't swing on your chair. Fuck. I've done my leg. Oh,
That is, if that doesn't win all the awards.
Oh, fuck, I've done my leg. How did that even happen? If you just join us, I've fallen off. I mean, if you just listen, I've fallen off my chair.
Literally, so I look at Stu to go, there's no cha-cha-cha, and there are like 48 cha-cha-chas on the end.
Can we play that again? I missed it.
And your legs are on the air, on the floor.
You know what? That's. Go on, just play it again.
It's William, the etiquette geek. His knowledge is quite unique. He'll give you manners, a subtle tweak. It's time for William's etiquettemology of the week. Cha cha cha, cha cha cha, cha cha cha, cha cha cha.
That's amazing.
I have a feeling Stephen, our wonderful G&Diva, had something to do with
That's
that. So
fantastic.
thank you, Stephen.
Right, I am pissed. I think I'm pissed. I'm not having
Don't
Guinness.
swing on your chair.
I'm not having Guinness before. I can't drink these days.
Well, if you've got any time left.
Honestly, I have 2 pints now and I'm
Do you want to know about middle names?
Yes, please.
Somewhat of an anticlimax after that. So are middle names really posh or not? What's the point? Middle names began with the Romans. In ancient Rome, you could tell a lot about the social status of someone by their name or lack of them. They didn't have gravy,
Well, you
so
can
they had
now,
to look at
to be
names.
fair.
Yeah. Traditionally, Romans took 3 names. There was the praenomen, which was the personal name, William. Then there was the nomen, or nomen, the family name, Hansen. And then the cognomen began as a nickname indicating a hoped-for attribute, i.e. the butch.
Don't be like.
So you'd be William the Butch Hanson. In time, the cognomen became an indicator of nobility used by aristocratic families to indicate their lineage. With the fall of Rome, the habit died out of time. Middle names came back in the Middle Ages in Italy. Italy is responsible for quite a lot. Like the Roman cognomen, it was often the name of a saint, and again, like the cognomen, a hoped-for attribute or protection. Gradually, this habit spread across many other Catholic countries in Europe. Now, in Britain, middle names didn't really catch on so quickly because they were associated with Roman Catholicism, and obviously Henry VIII, blah, blah, blah. Middle names became more popular in Britain with the emergent middle classes of the mid-19th century and after the Roman Catholic emancipation. During the 20th century, middle names became associated with the middle and upper classes and often consisted of family names indicating a lineage, just like the Roman cognomen. So it came full circle.
That's very interesting.
And there we go, middle names.
Shall we go to the listeners' problems and dilemmas?
If you're still with us.
Like we said, we say every week, if you need help with something, then get in touch. You can send your tales of trepidation to help@sextedmyboss.com, or you can DM us with sextedmyboss on socials, or you can write to William, who in the fullness of time promises a handwritten reply on our luxury greeting cards with executive self-seal envelopes. The address is on the website sextedmyboss.com.
Lovely. This first one is from Ruan. Dear William and Jordan, I often find myself in a dilemma when staying overnight at a friend or family member's house, and I'm wondering how best to handle it. During the night, when using the toilet, lavatory, is it better to flush after doing your business or not?
Yeah.
Flushing keeps it clean but makes a lot of noise, while not flushing keeps things quiet but might be rude if it leaves a mess. Is shutting the lid enough? Would leaving it there be acceptable since no one would know who left it? Do people really mind? This has divided my friends and me, and we would love a professional opinion, please.
If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. Off meet the fuckers.
Right.
No, I think you're all right these days because toilets aren't that loud, are they?
Well, no, some can be.
Shut the
it's
lid.
more the plumbing.
Shut the lid.
Always shut the lid.
Yeah, and then shut the door and it'll be fine.
Have you not seen those?
Who's being woken up by a toilet being flushed? And I'm a light sleeper.
Have you not seen the videos on TikTok where they do like an infrared camera to show the germs that come out of a loo when you flush it?
Oh, I've really hurt my leg.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Yeah.
You're going to be on crutches now.
Oh, okay.
Flush it. Whether you've done whatever,
flush it.
Yeah.
I was introduced to a courtesy flush. If you're staying over at someone's house.
No, you've told me about these before.
Yeah, I think it's a great tip. Or you can, So if you have to have a number two at someone else's house, it's always a bit uncomfortable. So you're staying for the weekend.
Well, if it's uncomfortable, I go and see the doctor.
No, as soon as you plop, flush straight away, and the smell goes. Not always, but goes with it. Yeah, little courtesy flush. And then if they go, that's why you should always have the air freshener, Glade, or now in London I have room spray. Job's a joke.
It's all right. We laugh.
I'll talk about gravy before. I like to balance it out.
We've got a dilemma from Alison now. Hi, William, Jordan, and EPB.
I've been listening to... No, sorry, I'm ADHD in there, but I've been listening to Beautiful Self loads lately.
Okay.
Jennifer, Alison, Philippa Sue, Deborah, Annabelle too. I wrote this song for you. Carry on.
Hi, William, Jordan, and EPB. I have a friend I've known for years, but recently we've realised we have much more in common than we thought. It's been lovely to develop a friendship in my 30s when social circles usually shrink.
They do.
However, there's an issue. She's a voracious reader and loaned me a book she thinks I'll love, but it's awful. I can't get past the first quarter. Worse, it's part of a series that I absolutely don't want to read. How do I tell her I don't like her book recommendations without hurting her feelings?
If you're that good of a friend, you can say, this is the thing with books. They're not you can say, not for me. And if she texts that, I think you're overthinking it here a bit, Alison, honestly. Because if she's a good friend, she'll understand. I've been recommended loads of books that I couldn't quite get into. I give Ben one. I give him one and he... for his travels. Yeah, you weren't that keen on it, were you? Catch-22. Yeah, I didn't take offence to it.
No.
I loved it, but Ben didn't like it. You weren't keen on Tomorrow either, were you?
I think
What? You weren't? Have you read that? I think you'll like The Bee Sting. I think you will. It takes a while to get into. If
someone says that to me about a book, I just don't want to read it.
Well,
it's got to hook me in the first 20 pages.
There's some that you know straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolly Alderton's one's good. I put all my book. We put my book
recommendations.
We did, yes.
And bless you for sticking Just Good Manners in that photo. It was so sweet.
I tell you what's good. Tell you what's really good.
Yeah.
Truss at 10. You'd like that. Your man from Times. What's he called?
Anthony Selden.
Yeah.
I don't think he's from the Times. He's a headmaster.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you have time to run a school and write a book?
Well, who knows?
Anyway, it's really, you'd like that. I've got a book recommendation for you all.
I think, Alison, when you're saying to your friend, I didn't like it, you can always pick out one positive thing. You could say something like, well, I can see why people would like it. I think it's really nicely written. Didn't really hold me, if I'm honest. But I can see why it would hold others.
Ben, give me one when I went to Skegness last year. It ruined me fucking holiday. It was shite. It was the worst
You're
book
clearly
I've
over
ever
it.
read. Izzy, you'd like it. It was crap. What were it called? Imelda and Stelda. Yeah.
Imelda
Oh,
and
it was
Stelda.
shite. He recommended it to me and I read it and I thought, no, I'm going to read it. I'm going to pursue. Oh, it ruined me holiday. It did. It was crap. About this brothers.
Just can you sit still?
Sorry.
Because I've...
Sorry. What were it called, that? I can't believe... we probably shouldn't recommend each other books anymore because we were not on our... Yeah, he did like Little Life, though.
Anyway.
Oh, Christ.
Help me, God.
It's my partner thingy. Carry on.
We've got more dilemmas in a moment. Joanna says, Dear William Jordan and dearest Diego, I have a dilemma regarding my grandparents who, though still mentally sharp, need a little more help at home. They've signed up for a service called Home Share UK, where elderly people offer free accommodation to lodgers in exchange for some household support. They've been matched with a young woman who will move in soon, but when my younger relatives and I looked her up on social media, we were shocked. Her profiles, while not overtly sexual, are curated to be very alluring, and she has a surprisingly high follower count. My Gen Z cousin thinks she might have an OnlyFans. Should we mention our concerns to my grandparents, even though they've already committed? And is there a way to tactfully ask her not to film OnlyFans content in the granny flat?
Oh, this app sounds amazing. What a good idea. So what, did he get money off the rent or...
Or free
Free
rent
rent.
for helping out?
That's such a good idea.
Yes. I don't know, however, unless you have conclusive proof that this new lodger does OnlyFans, you can actually sort of start a conversation with don't film OnlyFans because they may not have one. So you're sort of creating a bit of a problem. And I probably wouldn't say anything until you find out.
I mean, even if they do that, they could be a lovely person.
Well, yes, quite.
That's what I mean, just because they have, you know...
But it's this, whether it's OnlyFans or they're doing Instagram lives, if it's someone else's house, it's an invasion of privacy. That is the issue.
Well, not overtly sexual are created to be very alluring. Yeah, it'll be fine. And if it doesn't go wrong, they move. Maybe say to her on the side, just don't... just say something like, they're very private people. They don't want you to film in the house, anything on social media. That kind of thing.
I'd just say capture any footage or photos. Keep it vague.
Yeah, I'd just say please don't post any pictures of the house on social media. That's what
Inside
you
or
need to
out?
say. Yeah,
Yeah.
inside or out.
This one is from Anonymous. Dearest William, Jordan, PB, Diego, C. Stewart, Roger, and Sexted HQ. I'm a wedding planner in the wealthy suburbs outside New York City. Early in my career, I worked with well-intentioned but very overbearing parents planning their daughter's wedding. After months of meticulous planning, the big day arrived, and of course, it poured. The ceremony was moved indoors. As the bride prepared to walk down the aisle, in a panic, she turned to her dad and blurted, I was fine until now. Now I think I'm going to shit my pants.
Oh.
Her dad was speechless, and neither of them realised that as the part of her extravagant wedding, she and the groom were mic'd up for the ceremony.
Brilliant.
I was frantically pointing to the microphone on her dress, shouting, your mic is on. So here's my question. How does one walk down the aisle after unknowingly telling their groom and guests that they might shit their pants?
Yeah, just remember, and I think Gordon Brown learnt this the hard way.
He did.
He did. If there's a mic on you, okay, whether it's record, there's just always, what is it they say? It's always on.
Hot mic.
Hot mic, that's the
Yes.
word. So
I knew a hot mic.
like,
He's still right.
if there's a mic on, there's a mic on you in the biz, in the industry, even in the studio at radio, we're like, let's not do it in here because there's mics and you just never know.
You never know what you're going to say.
Yes. So if you're anywhere near a microphone, if there's one on you, best behaviour.
This last one is from Andy. Hi, William and Jordan. Many years ago, I wanted to spice up my relationship with my partner. So one day, after receiving a text asking if I needed anything from the co-op, I knew I had about 20 minutes until she got home. I quickly stripped off, put my long robe on, and donned my very professional Darth Vader helmet. There's someone for everyone. My plan was to flash her and say...
Hang on. You've got a Darth Vader helmet from Co-op?
No. I don't think they sell anything Star Wars. He had one at home. The partner was
in Co-op. Right, I'm with you. Right.
My plan was to flash her and say, do you like my lightsaber?
Fantastic.
All prepped and ready to go, I heard a knock. I threw open the door and preemptively started my little routine, only to be greeted by an electric company employee who had come to get a meter reading. Unable to remove my helmet, I stood there awkwardly.
What an episode.
And said, the meter is under the stairs.
But did he do it as Darth Vader? The meter is under the stairs.
As he read the meter, I could see him shaking with laughter. I said in my best Darth Vader voice, I bet you'll be sharing this story in your canteen later. To which he burst out laughing and ran out the door. 2 months later, a friend shared a story about a Darth Vader nutter in our canteen. I died inside and confessed my crime. Do you think confessing was the best move, or should I have kept quiet? Love to you both, and may the force be with you.
May the force be with you. I want to know what happened when the partner got back from Co-op.
I think probably killed the mood.
Am I right in saying
Yes.
the electric man knocked on door, Darth Vader fought it with a partner, flashed the willy to electric man?
Yes.
Oh, this is brilliant. I wouldn't have owned up to that, no. Because stuff like that does get round towns, little small towns.
Does it?
Our Dominic sees it all. You know, he fits...
It's normally him.
I won't tell you what company he works for, but he fits fibre.
Broadband.
Yeah.
Right.
For a house. He's some out. Some
I bet you've seen it.
Some of the stuff he sees. Yeah.
Look, you're laughing. You didn't do anything wrong. It's a series of unfortunate events. If you can laugh about it, great.
Yeah.
It's your story.
It's
you
great.
own it.
I just want to... Can you get back in touch for our bonus episode, Andy? And just let us know if
you've tried it again.
No. If after your partner come home, did you or didn't you?
I suspect... My gut feeling is he didn't. What a wonderful episode. Obviously, the highlight was Jordan North falling off his chair to the cha-cha-chas.
That's going to...
He was literally floored by the cha-cha-chas.
I think I stretched back and just don't lean on your chairs.
I don't.
I do that all...
I'm surprised you're not more injured.
No.
When you come in next week in a neck brace, we'll know why.
Yeah. I'll get a claim in. See you in court. Thank you for your questions and dilemmas. Remember, you can listen and watch every Tuesday and Friday. And on the next episode, we have a correction to make.
That's going to be about the Battle of Trafalgar and Waterloo.
Oh, is it?
I'm
actually?
sorry, everybody.
Oh. See, I always thought it was Waterloo.
No.
I am there waiting just for you, dude. I always thought it was about the...
No, it's
Oh,
me.
was it you? Did you get
me.
Waterloo?
I listened to it back and I went...
Yes! Yes!
I went, that's wrong.
Did you get...
I was more right. At least I was aware it's a thing.
And we had loads of messages about it.
One or two.
Brilliant. Okay. And we hear your misheard lyrics.
Yes, in the spirit of Waterloo being about a tube station.
Oh, yeah, because mine's Waterloo.
Yeah.
I am just here waiting for you. We'll see you on Friday.
Yes, if you're lucky.
Goodbye.